down your block, boy. Bass beating down your block, boy. All I hang around is block boys. In my pocket, that's a knot, boy. Think you hot, but you not, boy. Bass beating down your block, boy. Bass beating down your block, boy. Bass beating down your block, stunting.
Yo, we got Brown Table. Hulk versus Wolverine is the best Marvel animated movie. Look. I agree with them. Like, it's, and I said it before in the Avengers Ultimate Avengers reaction video of Brown Table. It's Hulk versus Wolverine. I would say Ultimate Avengers 2. Hold on me. I'll say Hulk. I was gonna say Hulk versus Thor, but hold on. No, I'll say Doctor Strange, Hulk versus Thor, and Iron Man. Those are the, I don't know if it's called Ultimate Iron Man or whichever Iron Man, the animated, I think it's called animated Iron Man. I don't know, but wherever that is, that's the order I would put these anime movies. Actually, I would put whatever the next generation Avengers, whatever. I'll put that after this one. So yeah, there you go. So, but let's check it out. This is Hulk versus Wolverine. That's cold, bro. It wasn't just Hulk. We got Hulk, Wolverine, Deadpool, Mr. Sinister, Lady Deathstrike. We basically got Weapon X, Wolverine, and Hulk. So I gotta rewatch these movies because these were too good, especially this one. But let's check it out.
Let's turn back the clock. Lionsgate and Marvel, the two of them came together in the early 2000s to create a series of films called Marvel Animated Features. These were all Marvel-related animated.
I forgot World War Hulk. Or no, not World War. I forgot Planet Hulk. Planet Hulk was a good one too.
Films that went straight to DVD. And today, we're gonna dive into what is considered the best Lionsgate Marvel animated feature, and that is Hulk vs. Wolverine. It's a crazy reminder of what Marvel used to be. It's like a time capsule, if you will.
Yeah.
It has two of its three most popular heroes at the time in it, Hulk and Wolverine. And let me just say this, unlike other Marvel animated features, this movie is crazy violent. Straight up, honestly, I think I was too young to be watching this movie.
Same here. I was too young to watch it, but I watching it, I didn't care. I
got desensitized to a lot of gore. It was worth it, bitch.
Yeah,
I know the DVD is called Hulk Versus, and it comes with Hulk versus Wolverine and Hulk versus Thor, but you know what? I don't care. Hulk vs. Wolverine deserves its own video. I'll talk about Hulk vs. Thor in another video. Now, Hulk vs. Wolverine is only a little more than 30 minutes long, and it somehow manages to tell a fulfilling story for Wolverine and the Hulk, as well as introduce us to multiple characters that are all extremely memorable. It's quite a feat, and no wonder it's so revered by so many Marvel fans. It's lightning in a bottle. And heck, if you love Earth's Mightiest Heroes, I did not grow up with that show at all, but I ended up loving it when I watched it eventually, and I know a lot of you
I kind of grew up, I think I grew up with it too.
You did?
I think I did.
Grow up watching it. Well, you'll be happy to know that the movie is considered canon by one of the creators of the show, Christopher Yost. Dude's awesome. In Hulk vs. Wolverine, Hulk vs. Thor, and Thor Tales of Asgard.
What? That's canon to the Earth's Mightiest Heroes? I did not know it. What? Now that's fire.
Is considered to be part of the Christopher Yost cinematic universe. And I'll be talking about all those entries at some point in the channel. By the way, speaking of the channel, like and subscribe, please.
No, facts.
And this movie is also the true first appearance of Deadpool in animated form. This is how everyone really got to appreciate this character along with Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah.
Deadpool appeared in the X-Men cartoon, but as a cameo and is basically just non-existent. This is a Deadpool that really talks, shoots guns, and can actually be named, because you couldn't say Deadpool in a 90s kids show. And this is the Deadpool I grew up with. It's one of my first introductions to the character, and I have a short story that I want to tell about me and Deadpool. That sounds like I know him. I don't. It's just a funny little side story I'll eventually tell you. Anyways, on to the movie, because we're not here for just Deadpool. We're here for a Hulk versus Wolverine. Let's go.
Oh, by the way, if y'all didn't know, I grew up reading these comic books and watching these animated shows. Wolverine and Spider-Man were my top like favorite superheroes, especially to read. So those are my top heroes. And then like I read a bunch of Avengers. Like I read the Dark Reign Avengers, it was the Dark Avengers or Dark Reign, and it was the New Avengers. So it comprised of like, it was Spider-Woman, Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Spider-Man, Luke Cage, Iron Man, Bucky version of Captain America, Hawkeye, who's known as Ronin at the time. It was basically the Avengers before and after the whole Secret Invasion storyline happened. That was my bro. That was my favorite read. That was like my favorite read, bro. Especially how it was like drawn to. That whole because I was like, yo, Wolverine's on Avengers team with Spider-Man and Luke Cage. I was like, yo, what is this? Started reading and I was like, yo, this is fire. This is fire.
Once the Lionsgate logo and the Marvel logo pop up, we get what's legitimately one of the most...
And by the way, I hope Marvel at some point makes Bucky a Captain America, or at least puts him in a suit, because that Captain America suit for Bucky was fire. Plus, he still has metal arms, so it was like, yo, let's go.
Iconic lines in superhero history.
I'm the best there is at what I do.
Oh,
but what I do
yes.
isn't very nice.
Nice. Yes.
That's awesome. I love you, Steve Bloom.
Yes.
An icon. We start the movie off with a bleeding Wolverine. Like, oh shit, okay, this is serious already.
This was...
But I will say, this isn't anything we haven't seen before. Like, Ultimate Avengers 2, Cap gets fucking...
This nigga, bro, he had to snap his arm back. Oh my god.
Shot multiple times and he's bleeding out of the bullet holes. Like, yeah, we've seen violence in these movies. And this movie has violence like that. But there is a point in this movie where it just... jumps to like extreme violence, and
I love it. I loved it.
Fucking incredible.
Yes.
Now Wolverine puts his arm back in place, and once he does, the Hulk bursts into the scene. Probably the most iconic Hulk voice of all time, by the way.
Listen. Yes. Yo, when I heard this Hulk, like, you see him, he's already terrifying, but this yell and his voice was so terrifying. I was like, yo. I was kind of scared for Wolverine for a little bit, too.
Iconic Hulk voice of all time, by the way.
Listen to this.
Fred Tatasciore voicing him. Oh, yeah,
What?
Steve Bloom.
Hulk versus, we did this movie called Hulk versus Wolverine. Wolverine actually drew blood in that one, so instead of going, he actually went, we brought him to another level of ferocity. Oh, yeah.
And we cut to...
I love it. I love it. Oh, my God. I love it. I love it, yo. The best friggin' opening credits in a Lionsgate Marvel feature, along with the best score. My goat Guy Michelmore came in and said, "Oh, you want Peak? Woo! Holy shit! It's so good." Once the credits pop off, and I do too, we cut to Canada, the glorious country where Logan is from. And we're introduced to Logan in such a fun way with a nervous soldier. It's giving Iron Man 2008 with that nervous soldier dude. Very fun, brief intro. But yeah, he's like, "Who are you?" Wolverine's like, "Fuck off," and he blushes like an anime character. Logan meets up with this army dude from Department H who tells him that 4 hours ago, the Hulk tore up a small town after crossing into Canada from the US. Logan smells the Hulk's radiation from the wreckage and is able to visualize him essentially killing innocents and kids, and he smells ammunition from people that try to fight back. He didn't kill the kid. He saved him.
So this army general guy's like, babe, I need you to
say,
kill the Hulk. And the Wolverine's like, easy clap. I fucking got this. All smug and shit. And let me just say, it's such a great interpretation of the character. He's got that gruff look. He's clearly short. He has the classic suit. It's got that gruff look.
The hair, bro.
He's clearly short. He has
this
the
had to
classic
be from, like,
suit.
The design had to be from the 90s X-Men. Had to be.
Fucking excellent. No offense to Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
He's been a great Wolverine.
Bro, I still love Hugh Jackman, but this was...
But oh my god, I need a rough-looking, just short dude as the next Wolverine. I'm sick as I'm making this video, by the way. I hope you know how much I'm sacrificing.
Relax, Christ.
We appreciate you, Brown
His
Table.
nasty ass starts smelling the Hulk and just starts tracking him. He's a fucking animal. He's a fucking dog. The score for this movie, by the way, is just so phenomenal.
You can say Wolverine got that dog in him.
It just sticks with you. It's so...
I'm sorry.
So memorable. Frank Parr, by the way, who also directed Invincible Iron Man and Doctor Strange, left it all...
Oh, you said Invincible Iron Man. I think you said Invincible, just in general.
This movie, by the way, is just so phenomenal. It just sticks with you. It's so memorable. Frank Parr, by the way, who also directed Invincible Iron Man and Doctor Strange, left it all on the table here. He cooked so hard.
He did.
And it's so great to see what he can do with an incredibly tight and focused script. Like, the second this movie starts, we're running. It's like no moment to breathe. Well, there are moments to breathe, but there's barely any moments to breathe. We're just move. Shit is happening. Fight scene. Like, it's awesome. And I think that's why this movie's so memorable to people, because it captures your attention so quickly. And so Wolverine stops at a lake, and we get to see that iconic Wolverine cover be recreated as he drinks with a wolf until... Wolverine eventually spots the Hulk's tracks, and we get this just awesome shot of the Hulk's feet just becoming smaller and smaller as he becomes Banner. And then we get...
That was a nice touch.
Me! Eventually, Wolverine smells Bruce, and he smells obviously exactly like the Hulk. So unless Bruce has been fucking a giant monster and that's why he smells like that, then Bruce is definitely the Hulk.
You smell toxic.
And then we get the fucking sickest shot of all time, dude.
You're in terrible danger.
Y'all, if that isn't the most hardcore thing you've ever seen. Huh?
He controlled...
That isn't possible unless it's an animation, but it goes, like, there's no way, you know, like, that wouldn't work, but, like, that looked wrong. Sorry. But it works in animation. That's why animation fucking rules, by the way. A little kid watching this would think this is the most badass thing of all time, and they'd be right. Holy shit, man. I've been missing Marvel media that isn't MCU or homogenized to have the MCU skin.
Oh my god. Yes, I do. Like, I do miss when... Like, I'm not saying they can't do MCU stuff, but, like, Disney's acting like Marvel is just MCU all day, every day. It's like, you can make some new content with the Marvel stuff without having it just be tied to the MCU. It's okay to do other Marvel stuff and not tie it to the MCU. Like, it's okay. Like,
comic book shit back, you know? And this movie came out in 2009, man. This was the time
2009.
Iron Man...
Oh my god.
Man was just starting to leave B-list character and enter A-list character. During this time, Wolverine, the Hulk, and Spider-Man were Marvel's greatest characters.
Yeah. That's facts. They ain't wrong about it.
Anyways, we're back to where we started, where the movie started. And we get what is arguably one of the most memorable animated superhero fights of all time.
Come on!
It's only like,
even the sound of the sound.
What, 2 minutes long? But it's so brilliantly storyboarded and animated, man. Like the camera work is top notch. There's a scene where Hulk beats Wolverine's ass and he thinks like, wow, it's over, you know? I can finally chill. And so far, this movie's been pretty PG-13. Nothing really violent.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yet, no real gore, no nothing.
That's when it starts changes. It goes from like PG-13. It goes from PG-13. Okay. Oh, okay. How nice. Superhero.
So when the
rated R.
Actual stabbing happens,
this was crazy. I was not ready. I was not ready. I'm just thinking like, oh, it's not going. Nope.
Greatest movie of all time.
They should have made green instead of red, but hey.
So they just keep fighting. Wolverine gets his ass handed to him again, and there's a coloring error, but I don't care. The shit is fun.
Yeah, I was about to say his Hulk's blood's supposed to be green, but hey, whatever.
Fucking peak. Logan. Yeah. Stab him in the heart. Let's fucking go. And then as soon as they're like, okay, we're actually gonna try and kill each other now. Like Hulk is like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, and Wolverine's like, yeah, bub, I'm gonna fucking kill you. That was so bad. That was a terrible Wolverine impression.
Didn't he pull Wolverine in half?
Actually, let me try again.
Tripping.
Bub, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh.
I don't know. We're interrupted by Task Force.
But that was real. That was impressive.
We're interrupted by Team X from the Weapon X program, which consists of Sabretooth, Omega Red, Deadpool, and
Omega. That's not Sinister. Not Mr. Sinister. Omega Red.
But Lady
That's what I meant to say.
Deathstrike. Fuck. Oh my god. Thank you, Marvel, for creating women. Where's my notebook? Another childhood crush? Check. Hold on, I forgot. Make sure to.
Wait.
What Lady
No, yeah, Lady Deathstrike was fine.
Deathstrike. Childhood crush animated series that Roundtable.
I don't think her voice was
episode
sexy,
4
though.
is on 2023, but
Unless I'm
I'm back on it
thinking
for
a different Lady
2024.
Deathstrike.
Or sorry, is on the way. This was before. Stay tuned. They knock out the Hulk and Wolverine, and we get these flashbacks to Logan's past. This was before he was Logan. He was James Howlett, I assume. Or maybe in this universe, he's always been Logan. It's very brief. I don't know. Anyway, he's knocked out by these soldiers and is taken into the Weapon X facility. This is where the movie takes a turn, because this isn't just about Hulk fighting Wolverine, like, you know, the first appearance of Wolverine is in a Hulk comic. That's not what the movie's necessarily trying to do. The movie's actually about Wolverine getting the closure he needs by destroying the thing that ruined his life. Yeah, this movie takes kind of a risky turn for a movie called Hulk vs. Wolverine, but they do it and it really pays off. Also, this is a great moment to stop and talk about the character designs of this film.
Yo,
because we've now
character designs was like this art design for and the character designs were like really impressive, especially during these times. During this time when it came out,
been introduced to basically every character. The character designs are
especially
outstanding.
Deadpool. Deadpool's like skinnier.
It's got this still anatomically correct look, but body parts are exaggerated. It's giving like spectacular Spider-Man. How Sean Galloway absolutely cooked with those designs.
That's facts.
And yeah, this one's all Jeff Matsuda. Yeah, the guy behind the Batman's designs, Batman vs. Dracula.
No wonder it looks so familiar. Okay, he cooked up.
TMNT, TMNT 2007.
The 2000. Okay.
Jeff Matsuda. He understands his shapes. I love the different vibes.
I fucks with it. No wonder it looks so familiar.
Every character gives off in this movie through size or posture alone. Anyways, we've been introduced to Wolverine's grim past, and there's no cutting away at all. It's bloody and violent and brutal, and I love it. And it's so great to see so much of Wolverine's past be adapted in this way, with imagery ripped directly from the comics. This is in the past, by the way. Sabretooth warns the professor about how Logan can't be controlled, but the professor's like, no, we need his DNA. I gotta make mutant babies we can control, like X-23, holy
X-23.
shit. Where did that come from? And then Deadpool shows up and he's like, I want to kill babies. No, I'm serious, he says that.
What do you say after the mission we kill all those floating babies?
I really like Deadpool in this movie, but they definitely amp him up to be a villain, plain and simple.
Yeah.
It's not at all one-to-one what the character is now. He's pretty much just a villain. He is just a bad guy.
Goodbye. Bye.
What can I say about Deadpool? You know, sadistic, evil, but charming as hell. When you can make another one of your cronies, your evil cronies, cringe, you know you're on a new level of disturbed. You know what I mean? And I think that's exactly where Deadpool is.
The way he takes things so non-seriously really balances all the darkness and edge that shows up in the film, which genuinely makes it so much more enjoyable. Now I want to tell my little Deadpool story, okay? So when I was little, when I was a boy, I used to buy so many fucking toys. I didn't buy them. My parents bought me so many toys. And I remember seeing a Marvel Legends Deadpool figure. I didn't know who the fuck this was at the time, and I'm like, Deadpool? With some fucking green alien?
What the
hell is that? I'm not buying that. Biggest mistake of my life. Years later, I find out about the Deadpool character. I'm like, oh, this dude is sick. I had the Marvel Legends figure in my hands when I was little. My parents were like, we'll buy this for you. And I'm like, no. So little me looks up the price for the Marvel Legends Deadpool figure. It's like $200.
Oh.
My parents aren't gonna buy that shit. For one figure? No. So I spent more than a decade of my life feeling bad because I missed out on the toy that I've wanted for so long. I had it in my hands and I said, no.
That's tough. That's pain.
Anyways.
Oh, you got it.
I fucking bought him. This is still the best Deadpool figure that's ever existed. Moral of the story, I guess, don't let your dreams be dreams. Read his comics too. He's portrayed too much as just silly, goofy guy, and he's got a lot of depth to him. Yeah. Eventually, it's revealed that, yep, Sabretooth was right, and Wolverine escapes the facility, cutting off the professor's hand in the process, dude. Like, holy shit. I love violence. Logan's then woken up by Sabretooth beating the shit out of him. Truly a canon event.
What's up with these goofy ass Looney Tunes sounds?
The professor then walks into the room and explains that he's not only happy to have Logan back, but he's happy that Logan led him to the Hulk, and reveals that, to no one's surprise, Hulk wasn't destroying the town from the beginning of the movie for no reason, and was actually just being chased by Team X. In fact, Hulk saved the little girl that Wolverine thought the Hulk had killed. And when Logan finds out, he's like, I'm gonna cut out your heart. Real shit. The scene then ends with Deadpool mentioning Lady Deathstrike really wants to kill him. And then we fade into Lady Deathstrike. What will she do? Yeah, that makes sense. So the professor walks in and is like, Deathstrike, what the fuck? I told you no, you can't kill Wolverine.
Killed this nigga.
Man. That was sudden. I wonder if any other characters will die in this movie.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
So she breaks Logan out and tries to kill him, and I'm trying so hard not to simp, but they literally made it impossible because she's moaning as she stabs him. What am I supposed to do? Not simp?
Her face, too.
She's
look
moaning
at her face.
as she stabs
this
him.
Face
what
is
am
crazy.
I supposed to do? Not simp? Please, stab me.
This is crazy. This was insane.
Bro, I can fix her. She's dumb as hell, though, because she stabs Sabretooth through Wolverine, who has a way weaker healing factor, Sabretooth does, and is beaten up by Wolverine, who's now escaping. And if you thought that fight was fun and violent, you haven't seen anything.
This nigga said I can fix her with them long-ass fucking fingers. Sharp-ass fingers, too.
This scene is why I said earlier that Frank Parr did a really good job. You could say he parped off.
Stop.
Get it? Boo. Thank you, storyboard artists Kevin Altieri and Butch Lukic. Thank you, Don Cameron. Thank you, key background painters Joel Chang and Steve Nicodemus. And thank you, James Peters, for the color keys. Great work not only for this movie, but for this sequence. Those that worked on the sequence popped off, man.
Nah, for real.
Very, very bloody, and that's what this movie does best. We then cut back to the professor's body where the rest of Team X are, and they've decided to hunt down Wolverine.
The last thing the professor said was for us to kill Wolverine.
I would think the last thing he said was, Sabretooth!
As the team are like, let's kill Logan, Wolvie's over by Bruce and helps him escape. And this is really cool because the two of them are now oomfies and they talk about their futures and what they want to do in life. That was a lie, sorry.
Oh, yeah. They need a Hulk, and he needed a Hulk, and he's like, yeah, sorry, Banner, I have to do this.
Wolverine and Bruce have to escape Omega Red and Deadpool, and eventually Wolverine tells Bruce to Hulk out, but Bruce says no, but also he can't, because he's been drugged, and whatever that drug is, it's suppressing his adrenaline. So Wolverine just stabs him. Can I just say I'm a huge fan of Bruce Banner in this movie. Like his constant fear and worry about losing control and general anxiety is such an integral part of the character, and it's depicted extremely well here. It always makes the build-up towards the Hulk emerging just
it makes it even like that amazing where it's like, and that's what I loved about the Hulk, where it's like Bruce Banner is afraid of letting the Hulk out, and it's not like to say Hulk is a bad guy or anything, but when he rages out, it's the most scariest thing ever. And to Bruce, he doesn't know what's gonna happen, and it's like Hulk could be saving, like Hulk could, like, for example, Hulk's running away from Weapon X, and he saves that little girl and all that. Bruce, I'm not saying Bruce doesn't know that's happening, but he's afraid that the Hulk might go and do crazier stuff than other than saving people.
Much more fun.
So and that makes Bruce Banner and the Hulk like concept even like it's like on some Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type of thing.
Wolverine then has to fend off against 4 of his entire rogues gallery alone. Does Deadpool count? I'll count him.
Yeah, Deadpool counts. I count Deadpool.
Yeah. 2.
And it's genuinely such an awesome time. The entire movie is just crazy violence over and over again. It's just so sick. Wolverine cuts off Deadpool's arm.
Would you give me a hand? I'm kidding. All right. I'll go get it.
I remember my mom seeing that and being like, should my son be watching this? And so, as they finally defeat Wolverine and Wolverine's struggling, Hulk hulks out. Once Hulk KOs Sabretooth, all bets are off, because Hulk is pissed the hell off, man. He's just like, oh, Wolverine.
Hey, Sabretooth should just be happy he got punched out of there.
The guy that stabbed me like 2 minutes ago, that guy? Yeah, you're toast.
You did! Logan, I think we lost him!
So Hulk then knocks out Deadpool, he rips Lady Deathstrike's arms off, yeah, peak fiction. Omega Red is beating the hell out of Wolverine, and then Hulk appears and just straight up kills him. Like, honestly, spoiler alert,
God.
everyone dies, you know, but like, you don't survive this. He's dead. Unless these villains show up in Wolverine and the X-Men. I haven't seen that show. I don't know. Also, holy shit, Wolverine didn't defeat a single one of his villains in the final battle. Hulk straight up just came in and beat all of them for him in 2 seconds. It's really cool. Who doesn't love a big green dude wrecking shit? And so the Hulk in his rage begins destroying the facility. He then baseball smacks Wolverine out of there.
Technically, Deadpool will still be alive. It's just that he would just have to find a way to crawl out of there.
And Wolverine gets up to see his horrible past burn down. Thanks to the dude he tried to kill the other day. It's kind of incredible. And of course, the movie is called Hulk vs. Wolverine. So...
Where were we?
That's right, the movie ends with the two of them ready to go toe-to-toe again. This fight is between them. It's not for us to see. And that is Hulk vs. Wolverine. It's like 30 minutes long, and it manages to surpass every single Marvel animated feature that came before it.
Yep.
It's kind of amazing. No, it's incredible. It's astonishing.
Stop.
Yeah, this movie's friggin' awesome, and I wanted to give it its own video because I feel like it deserves it. And I also want to talk about Hulk vs. Thor because I remember not really liking that one too much, so I want to delve into that one. And
Me too.
If it actually is a banger.
Yo, Brown Table, me and Brown Table had like, yeah, kind of a similar childhood or similar things we like. Cause I don't really like the Hulk versus Thor thing, but I like the Hulk versus Wolverine. And that was fire.
Or if it's just kind of mid. So I'm really interested in talking about that on its own. But I felt like this needed its own thing. Really excited to finish up the Marvel Animated Features series. This has been a journey, man, but this is, I feel like, the peak of all of them. But, well, actually, no, because I remember loving Planet Hulk. Planet
Hulk was fire.
Was excellent. So,
yeah.
I guess we'll have to wait and see. And I haven't even seen Thor Tales of Asgard. Maybe that one's dog shit. Or maybe it's awesome. I don't know.
I
guess we'll find out. Hey, bub. Thanks so much for watching the video.
Hey, that voiceover, though.
Make sure to check out Interstellar Ranger